Game 3, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Boston Celtics coming.
This series already at 2-0. A lot to play for tonight. Taking a look at Boston. After taking care of business in the first 2 games, a win here on the road would probably clinch the series.
Yeah, if they go up 3-0, it's likely finished. But I expect they'll face a much tougher challenge tonight. A team with its back against the wall and a hostile crowd.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Peyton Pritchard is out there with MP, and it's Landale in at the center position. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. The 3 is up. Tatum pulls it in. On the wing, MP lets the 3 fly, and the 3-pointer goes.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez.
We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Here's Thomas. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him. That's
not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Claxton. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Thomas passes to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Claxton. Rebounded by the Celtics. And so far, no one has figured out a way to slow this group down. 6 wins in a row in the postseason and aiming to make it 3-0 here tonight.
They are definitely a talented group, and they are clearly in the driver's seat right now. But that could change here tonight.
Thomas passes to Whitehead. Now here's Thomas. The D's right on him. From deep, Mitchell. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Right wing. Whitehead passes to Thomas. Over MP. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
That mid-range is where Thomas may be his most effective and confident.
To the inside. And MP with a basket on the assist from Tatum. MP's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. In the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. MP, number 1. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Thomas outside. Pass to Whitehead. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up. Brooklyn shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Mitchell finds Thomas. Buries it from 3. He's got 7.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
MP against Thomas. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Brown. Landale with a screen. From deep, MP. Takes the three. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets just played phenomenal. He added 55 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Brown with it, and it's Thomas picking him up. And here's MP from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Mitchell with the ball. Yet to see a basket. Livingston passes to Whitehead. Here's Livingston. Now here's Thomas. Covered by MP. 6 to shoot. From deep, Mitchell. And the Nets miss again.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
From deep, MP. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 21 points in the game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's Boston, a sizable... Brooklyn. Roddy, he's checked in for Mitchell. Thomas comes in for Hunter, and Mitchell subbed in for Quickly. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Landale's checked in for Clowney. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hart. MP's checked in for Exum, and Pritchard is subbed in for White. Cam Thomas out there with Mitchell, and it's Whitehead in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. Back to MP. Fires from deep. On the wing, MP. There's the triple. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. Brooklyn making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Nets trail by 11. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Thomas. To the paint. Right side Hunter. Outside for Mitchell. Thomas with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Hits the trifecta.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Outside Hunter. Here's Thomas for 3. Connects from downtown. Thomas has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, the absolute response from 3 by Cam Thomas.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Hart's checked in for Boston, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tries the spin move. Pass to Thomas. Here's the 3. Boston pulls it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Brown. Count it. Brown's got his 2nd basket.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Livingston. Now here's Hunter. From downtown, and it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Hunter.
I mean, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. On the wing, MP. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3. MP's got 30.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
from about 16. Thomas, that's good.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Here's MP, driving inside, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 32 points in the game. Nets trail by 16. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Livingston. Now Thomas. It's hauled in by Landale. MP outside. Fires the three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Give him 35.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
MP getting it done for the Boston Celtics. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. More 2K action in just a moment.
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
Yeah, that differential really sticks out. It's one of the ways they overwhelm you. Looking at how the Nets... That does it for halftime.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for Boston, the 2 J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. MP is out there with Peyton Pritchard, and it's Landale in at the 5. Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 37.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Whitehead, and here's Thomas. Lets it go from deep. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
A difficult situation for Brooklyn. Mitchell, the pass to Claxton. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Whitehead.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Here's MP. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
On the clock. Pulls it. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Throw good, MP.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Both good from the line that time. Now Mitchell. He's got 5. Pass to Claxton. Here's Roddy. And here's Thomas. Covered by MP. Thomas outside. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
And here's MP from outside. Rebound Brooklyn.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Thomas misses. Boston leading by 21. Landale, the pass to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. White, he's checked in for MP. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's play. And for Boston, they're shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Roddy in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And for the Nets, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Quickley against White, and it's Quickley with a miss. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Pick up right.
Quickly outside. Thomas a screen on White. White with the steal. On the wing, MP. The 3. Fires in the triple. MP's got 44. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Hunter. No good on the shot.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Wing shot on the way. MP no good. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. White against Quickley. Thomas outside. And it's MP with a rebound. For Boston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Good on the shot.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
White against Quickley. Hunter a screen on White. Quickley passes to Thomas. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Pass to Nunez. Here's MP. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Thomas. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now here's Quickley. Hunter a screen on White. The 3 from Quickley. And the Nets miss again. Quickley against White. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Roddy. Here's Livingston. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And he comes up with a bucket.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Celtics.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past Game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Here's Hunter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That free throw no good. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mitchell comes in for Quickly. King, he's checked in for Boston. Exum comes in for Hart.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Clowney. On the wing, MP. There's the 3. Mitchell grabs the miss. Now the Nets with it. Here's Robbie. Here's Claxton. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Claxton.
I'm not sure how we define a difficult finish for Cam Thomas. This guy finds a way through contact.
From deep, MP. And it's Thomas with the rebound. And here's Mitchell. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.